Hi, Genki Call here with the Draconic Divination World Event for the week of June 20th, 2022. Before we start, let's get caught up on the lore. And I hit the wrong button. We found the treasure map. Tyree usually knew where the treasure was. It was written in the language of Old Ket, though, and it would take someone ancient to translate it. Someone like a dragon. Moving on, Draconic Divination. Sabellius, the cunning black dragon, famed for his knowledge of many secret things, proposed a trade. If we could collect obsidian and black sapphires for him, he would translate Tyree's map. Defeat opponents to collect precious stones for Sabellius, and he will help you. So, for scoring, I'm not fond of the scoring. So, let me show you. Consort of Darkness, easy enough. He is the Mythic. He gets us the most points. The Umberwolf and Shadow Dragon, basically just go in Rarity order, and then try to avoid Umbraxis and Obsidian Golem. That's about the best I can give you at this point. I do want to point out that you have to complete 30 battles in order to unlock all of the enemies. So you're not going to see Consort of Darkness for 30 battles, at least. So, Anyway, there we have it. So let's go in here with my first team. In the shop, I've purchased just the first two tiers. I'm getting really low on gems. But you get eligible troops with the tiers, and I like to have the enchant and the explosion at the beginning of the battle. But there's not a whole lot that you can get this week in the shop. So if you're very, very lucky, you could pull the Consort of Darkness. Base rarity. Everything you see here is something that you should be able to pull with from the shop. Really notable here, we've got the Shadow Hunter. Sabellius is the glory troop. You can get him in the glory shop right now for 400 glory, I think. And then Night Spider is going to be on most of these teams that I have for you. You'll want to use any Night Spider team, you'll want to use Corsair classed so that your entire team will be rogue, so you get plenty of mana. Everything you see here. Now, maybe not the Warren's troops. I've never been able to verify whether or not you can get the faction troops. It's an eligible troop, but then again, there are some eligible troops that you can't get from the shop for certain, and I can't think of any examples right off the top of my head, but City of Thieves, the Black Heart, these ones I'm not positive about, but the rest of the troops here are a possibility. If you're very, very lucky, you might pull the one Mythic in the shop for this week, as far as eligible troops go. But this is my first team that I have for you. I know that not everybody is going to have the Reflection of Good. It is a class weapon. You have to get 250 wins with Archmagus, I want to say. Yeah. I believe. Eldest here is saying that yes, that is it, and it sure is. So 250 wins with Archmagus will get you the Reflection of Good. That would be my recommended weapon for most of these teams. However, if you don't have it, you can try the Wicked Scythe. At least it does damage to all enemies, and you can have the Night Spider for mana generation, so that's something. Anyway, later on you'll want to switch Shadowblade out for another troop, but if you're going to use the Night Spider that's going to give you tons of purple, he's also going to give you tons of blue, so you kind of want to have something blue on the team, which is why I've got Shadowblade here. Shadowblade is going to do true damage to a random enemy, and if there are 13 or more purple gems on the board, he'll get all of his mana back, so you can just cast and cast and cast and cast with him without ever losing your mana if you've got those 13 or more purple gems. running with the Night Spider, it's very likely you're going to have 13 plus purple gems on the board. So that is why I chose Shadowblade for the blue troop. Later on, you'll want to switch that out to Shadow Hunter, but I'll go over that in a minute. For now, let's take this in, but I wanted to tell you, yes, the badges and medals for the week boost spell damage only. It will not boost skull damage. Got it. Okay. We're lagging. Apparently it wants us to look at Sister Ebony. She is a choice that, a troop that you could use that would be nice in here because she does do damage to the first and last enemy. And if either of them uses blue mana, you do double damage. If either uses purple, you bury yourself. And if one uses purple and the other uses blue, you get both. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I don't know why it's taking so long. Da 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 da. Ordering some fairy dust. Poking the imps. Charging lightning bolts. Watching for ninjas. Why? Why is it lagging so much? Wow. Normally it would have just timed out by now. Oh, there it is. Speaking of timing out, I don't want to restart my game. I just want you to connect for me. I still have... Yeah, my internet is fine. Okay, cool. Okay, my internet is fine. So you'll want to prioritize green to get the Night Spider up and running as quickly as possible. You cast this, flood the board, you're going to get tons of mana. Usually you're going to loop. I hate to take away those purple, but I'm not going to give them a... Look, I can cast this right now, and I'll get my mana back immediately because there are 13 purple gems on the board. However, I'd rather just kill them all instantly with Atlanta. Atlanta is one I know you'll have if you have Sister Ebony. Again, you want to do the lowest level, highest rarity. Again, avoid Umbraxis. But if you have completed the Divinian Fields storyline, you will get this one for completing that storyline. She does do damage to all enemies. She can ignore armor with skull damage, but we're not really working with skulls here, so I did not bother putting her at the front of the team. For Corsair here, hold on. Corsair... You might want to switch this to dodge. I have this on here because I wasn't thinking about it. Most of these codes are not using dodge. And you might want to put that on there so that you have some way to, in case they get a hold of some skulls, that will help you. Anyway, we'll do one more with this and then we'll switch to the next team. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna grab that team right now. I see a Valraven popped in and let's just get rid of him. Just like that. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to one-shot things. I do appreciate that. Avoid, Sister Ebony. So the next team is using Atlanta and Sabellius. You can use any class you want with this because we're using the Trickster for mana generation instead of the Night Spider. Hold on. So I'm going to change the class. I'm going to use one. Archmagus is good because purple mana. Assassin is good because it starts out with a Darkstorm. I am going to go with... What is it? Diabolist, because that is what I am leveling right now. You can also go with Sorcerer. All of them, all of the ones I mentioned except for this one, will boost purple mana. I don't think this one does. Oh, we don't want that. There. Okay. So, yeah, this one is just because I'm leveling it, but the other Sorcerer, Assassin, Archmagus, those will all boost purple mana, so any of them would be a good choice for this team with Trickster on it. Trickster is a mana generator. He is from the Warrens. He's not a fantastic mana generator, but he does explode a bunch of green gems, so mana is always a good thing. Sabellius is the new glory troop, as I mentioned, does damage to all enemies. Almost as much as Atlanta does, so that's pretty cool. I don't need the yellow, but I want to be sure and deny yellow to the Valraven, so we'll do this. And take them out, which is good because Sister of Nightmares just can do 2 random status effects. It will do 2 random status effects, which can be Deathmark, as you just saw. Alright, we'll do Sister Ebony again. We'll use this one more time. And then I will show you the team that I recommend for higher levels if you don't have legendaries. Actually, I don't like the team that has the legendary on it. I just created it for something different. But I'll go ahead and do that. Let's blow things up. Kapow! And we will use this on myself just so I have a barrier is what I was looking for there with a reflection of good. Usually I'm going to want to cast on myself here just to be sure I have a regular source of mana. So what I recommend for the latter levels when things start getting difficult for you, of course I don't have any higher level ones here now. What I recommend is that you use the same as the first team, only you use the Shadow Hunter. And you can use Sabellius here, you can use Sister Ebony, you can just however you want to do it. But the Shadow Hunter is going to be amazing because damage to the strongest enemy boosted by all enemy life. That is really significant on the higher levels, especially with the boost that you get from the badges and medals. Super good troop for high level anything. Okay, prioritize green. Get some mana. Mana, please. I'll just go ahead and do that. And right now, I mean, it's +3 because we're at the lowest possible level at this point. So we'll just go ahead and cast in. You can't target an enemy with her, unfortunately, but she is lethal. So that's cool. Umbraxis. No, I don't want to do Umbraxis, but I have to, so I'll do this one more time. And then I'll show you the legendary team I came up with. It's weird, it's different. I hope you like it. Just to have something totally different that we can use here. Alright, yeah, I'll take blue, that's fine. Skulls, yeah, I'll take skulls. Do that, Bambaric, and take them out. Alright, so I'll go ahead and take this one just because it's a little higher level. Manage paste. So, like I said, a little weird. I recommend a team that has, or a class that has light fingers. So you can do Corsair if you want. You can do Thief. You can do Assassin. Anything that has light fingers, which will help you get some extra gold. The gold is going to be important for this team. This weird weapon that we have, eliminate all armor from an enemy, gain gold boosted by armor eliminated. The reason that we want all the gold is because of the King of Thieves. Now, it's not going to be that efficient because we don't have any merchants with us. We have nothing that will give us extra gold on the team. We are limited to how much gold we can have, but with the boost from the badges and medals, it may be okay. Again, we've got Trickster for mana generation. We've got Sabellius to do damage to all enemies. King of Thieves is going to get that bonus. He's literally the only legendary we can take in here. He's the only one. So, we will get some extra gold to help us get filled up quickly. And also extra gold there. So, anyway, let's see how it works. I have no clue. No clue how this is going to work. And then I will have one more team for you after this. Alright, let's take it in. I've never ever used this weapon before. It's one I'm sure I crafted just for my power levels. On my kingdoms. Hello, Valraven. Right. I think I'll show this a couple of times. So, yeah, I mean, so how much gold do I have? Now I have 92 gold, so that's pretty nice for me. But that's in part because of my magic level, because this is magic level +1 as far as how much gold you get. Plus the boost from the armor eliminated. So higher levels mean more gold, but this guy now has +20 to his damage. I just don't love it. I don't love it. It's okay, and it's something different, but that's about all I can say about it. Oh, Rising Shadows took out that last one. Hee hee hee. Gotta love it. All right, I'm just going to do the highest level one here so that I can show you this last team, which is using the Consort of Darkness. So, I'm using Night Spider. That means I highly, highly recommend that you use Corsair class. Shadow Hunter, again, this is going to be for the higher levels. Shadow Hunter can one-shot things on those high, high levels. Consort of Darkness can do so as well. But you can see my magic level is 49, so it's magic +1. There's a 50% chance to slay an enemy. And then create a bunch of skulls if they die. Eh. You know, it's not going to be fantastic. We're using the Staff of Visions here. Give an ally, for me, 51 to a random skill, then give them barrier and 3 to 15 mana. The thing is that this 51 could be magic. It may not be. It could be attack, armor, or life, but it could be magic. And if it is, then we'll have a 100% chance to insta-kill with Consort of Darkness. And then you just cast the Staff of Visions on yourself so that hopefully you won't die from skulls that he creates. So that is my thought process on this team, and let's see how it goes. To battle! I may have to show this a couple of times because, you know, it's a 1 in 4 chance that it's going to hit magic when I cast it. It's just not great odds. However, I I do like the Staff of Visions. I think it's fun. We're going to go ahead and cast this, get lots and lots of mana. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So we're going to, right now it's a 51% chance. We'll see if this will hit magic, and it did not. So we'll go ahead and cast with that. Do this again. I could just cast with him, but I really kind of want to show that it can hit the mat. It didn't. It hit attack that time. All right, we'll cast this again. Now we'll go ahead and do this because it's getting kind of late in the round here. It's not super reliable, but it's the only way I could think of, at least, to boost the magic for him. I mean, otherwise it's just a flat out 50% for me, and that's because of my magic level. Some of you have a higher magic level than me, maybe a lot higher, but I know also that many of you don't have a high magic level, so, you know, I personally don't feel like it's going to be reliable enough to work with. And honestly, I like the teams without the legendaries. I really do. 53%. Still don't have that. All right, let's get this. Loop-de-loo! Let's try again. Still no. No bueno. Why? I noticed that Why is the magic going up, though? Who is increasing the magic? No? His magic is going up. Maybe the Staff of Visions is increasing the magic. It's possible. This is going to hit Sister of Nightmare, or Ebony, Sister Ebony. And I need to hurry up and get rid of that so it doesn't run away. It's up to 57%. What is increasing the magic? What am I missing? I don't know. Something's increasing his magic every turn, though, so not gonna complain. Let's try that one more time. We'll do the highest level. Not a good idea, but I'm trying to show you how this is going to work on higher levels. It's risky. It's just risky. That's okay. I'm taking one for the team. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cast this. Gain 2 to a random skill. Gain 1 magic. It doesn't say anything about giving magic. Barrier. Yes, I know that. Enchant myself. Ooh, it enchants. I didn't even realize it self-enchants. It says right there, enchanting. Ha ha ha. Oops. I don't know what's going on, but if nothing else, it's giving him some extra viability, survivability. Still no. Oh, this is not good for my examples. She just did 121 damage. Look at that boost, and we're not even that high level yet. So this is what I'm saying about the Shadow Hunter. Yeah, I know, I gave him a match 4. All right, so that was 55%, and now it's still 55%. What's going on? I don't know. Why'd I do that? I don't know. Ah, there it is. There it is, now that I can't cast him. Shadow Hunter is definitely recommended. All right, well, once this is unsilenced, I have 100% chance to insta-kill with it and get skulls. So you might want to cast on yourself again and make sure. I think that I've got, for this team code, I'm pretty sure I put the dodge on there. So all right, I just need to be able to cast something. Let me cast. All right, insta kill. All right. I'm sorry, I have to cough. All right, that is what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you find a team that you really like. Let me know in the comments if you have something that you really like I didn't think of. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye-bye!